Turn, oh turn, oh turn, turn, oh turn, oh turn. Turn, oh turn, oh turn, turn, oh turn, oh turn. Turn from violence, turn, turn, turn from violence, turn, oh turn. Turn from war, turn, oh turn, turn from war, oh turn, oh turn. turn, turn to peace, oh turn, oh turn. And turn to truth, turn, oh turn, turn to truth, oh turn, oh turn. And turn to wisdom, turn, oh turn, turn to wisdom, turn, oh turn. And turn to justice, turn, oh turn, turn to justice, turn, oh turn. Turn, oh turn, oh turn, turn, oh turn, oh turn. And we shall be free. And we shall be free. And we shall. And we shall be free. 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 And we shall. And we shall be free. 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 And we shall. Turn, oh turn, oh turn, turn, oh turn, oh turn.
song we just sang, Turn, Oh Turn, I thought we'd just reflect on it for a moment tonight. The words are, turn from violence, turn from hatred, turn from fear. And there's other things we could turn from. War, as mentioned. And then we turn in the song to peace, to truth, to wisdom, to justice. And there's other things we could turn to as well. So I thought it might be good for us just to reflect on how do we do that? How's that working for you? You know, it's great to sing about it, and it's important, I think, to sing about it. But I think the purpose of the singing is the living. You know? So how's that working for you? How do you do that? How do we do that?
For me, it's the basics of mindfulness, where you spot what your energy wants to do, be angry, be violent, be whatever. And you have to make a choice. And it's like, no, I don't want to express that. I want to be at peace, be in love. And it takes a lot of work sometimes. It takes frequent work. But it's always...
Maybe everyday work?
Oh,
yeah.
Every minute. It's that choice point when you catch what's coming up in us. And then I say, no, I really don't want to be that. I want to be love. I want to be peace. And it's forever. I mean, it's just what life becomes for me with mindfulness.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a specific Buddhist practice that's recommended for overcoming stuff like that, where you wish everyone well-being. It's called loving kindness. So if you feel like you're wanting to hate somebody or something, you instead move directly into wishing them well and that kind of thing. And so they have specific sort of practices for that in particular.
And do you wish them this well in loving kindness verbally, directly, or interiorly?
No, this is a meditation.
Meditation.
It's a specific kind of meditation. And generally you start with whoever it comes up. For example, if you're having aggressive or hateful thoughts towards a certain person, you immediately instead, wish them well, and then you move on to their family, their group, their culture, until you're embracing the world, basically. There's different levels of it. It's pretty, detailed stuff. You won't get into the specifics of it.
And this works for you?
It's recommended. I don't particularly do it myself that much anymore because I've sort of, it depends on how you see things. So if you see things differently, those kinds of things don't necessarily come up as much when you're sort of not looking at yourself as like, this gets more into the Buddhist idea of not having a self and sort of the selflessness nature of things. And if you can get deeply enough into that, it doesn't arise as much because you're already in a understanding that, everything's connected.
Okay, cool, thank you. Any other thoughts?
I think every grandmother in the world has ever said you can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar.
Say that again, Michael.
You can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. But then you have a very famous artist, you might have heard of him, Michael Jackson.
Oh, yes.
Man in the Mirror song says, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. It's easy to say, but in order to make that change, you have to realize what you're doing is not working. And you change that up to see where you went wrong, how you could have handled it better. And then when you start seeing the changes that you make, they're improved, not just yourself, but other people around you. I think you get this feeling within yourself saying that's the right direction.
Because sometimes it seems universal that we all, from time to time, don't think very much about what comes out of our mouth or what we're doing, and we just are kind of in the habit, right, of saying stuff a certain way, doing things a certain way. It's almost unconscious, you know, and we keep doing the same stuff, and then we're surprised as we keep doing the same things over and over again, why things aren't getting better. You just identified it. Yeah, thank you for that.
I think when we know and love ourselves, it's much easier to be loving and kind to somebody else, even somebody that's different and you don't agree with, and maybe they did something you don't like. It's easier when we feel good about ourselves, I find.
So today I was out mowing the labyrinth, and I had an interesting experience mowing the labyrinth. I do it with this lawnmower that in the past has moved right along. You know, I just kind of touch it and it whoosh, takes off, right? Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but today I got out there and I pulled it and it started, and I started mowing the labyrinth, but it was a real effort. It was really hard, and I was struggling. I thought, dang, I'm getting weak, you know, because I used to just kind of glide along, and I must have done like a third of the labyrinth that way. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is hard. This is really hard. And I just gripped onto it tighter and pushed it harder, you know, to get it going. And that didn't seem to do much good. And then, this is embarrassing, but I looked down and I noticed there's this lever. And I remembered then that if you just lightly touch this lever, it will send the lawnmower moving forward. All I gotta do is hang on for the ride. What is the matter with me? You know, I mean, why didn't I remember that? Why did I, for the longest time, just fight this thing and force my way through it, thinking, I got to do this, you know. And then I remembered this lever, and I just touched it, and the lawnmower went, shoo, and I just scurried through the labyrinth, and it was lovely. Anyway, you can guess where I'm going with this. When I finally let go of my grip, you know, my almost obsessive, compulsive, determined grip to push it through, you know, force it through, I let go of that. And I just lightly touched the lever. Everything was fine. So I guess what I thought at that moment, what I was trying to say, is that for me, very often what comes up in me, because of my background, because of the way I was raised and so on, it's often not present, and it's often hostile, you know. And but when that does come up, whether it's anger or fear or whatever, what I do very often, not always, but very often, is I let it go, and I turn it over to God, and I say, I entrust this into your hands. And there's something that happens in that moment. I go from to It's a very different mode.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I guess the lesson for me is always look for the lever. It'll go much easier. We'll close with a song. Adoramus te, adoramus te, adoramus te. Adoramus te. Oh, your love is forever. Adoramus te. And you dwell in the depths of our hearts. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. Oh, your love is eternal. Adoramus te. And you dwell in the feelings that we feel. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. Oh, your love is forever. Adoramus te. And you dwell in the steps that we take. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. Adoramus te. At the close of this day, we give you thanks for your great love for everyone, everywhere. May we learn more and more to turn from violence, to turn from war, and to turn to peace and wisdom. May it be so.